leave me here. Man, if it wouldn't be for hurricane season, I think people would just grow roots on their boats. I just learned that we are anchored, apparently, at the original pig beach. Now, it's become very popular for pig beaches to pop up in the Bahamas, and this is sort of a tourist sort of thing. And now there are lots of them everywhere. We believe it's a franchise. It's a marketing thing.
Shh. Don't give anybody ideas. It's our idea.
We didn't say it. We didn't say it. It's not coming from us.
Didn't one of the girls go bitten by a pig?
Yes, one of our friends got bitten by the pigs on these popular beaches.
In the butt, no?
Yeah, she still has a mark. I feel for her. That must have really, really
Who
hurt.
was that?
Heather got bitten, and we were all making fun, but she had a mark on her butt a year after she got bitten. So this is not a good tourist attraction.
What would you like to eat for dinner tonight?
Pork chops. I didn't say it! I didn't say it! No. I have veggie burgers. We had veggie burgers just now.
Into the wild again. Tell me when does it end? Hide under the shadow of the morning. Into the break of dawn. We are gonna carry on, covered by the daylight. It's alright. We are pushing head on, all your worries be gone. We are running straight out into the wild. Follow the
Welcome back to another episode of Sailing SV Cuba. We are currently in the Exumers. And here we picked up one of our friends and Patreon, Robert, who's traveling outside of the US for the very first time, and it is also the first time he has set foot on a sailboat. Yeah.
I'm ready.
So this will be the first time that Robert steals a sailboat.
That's it.
He thinks it's just point and shoot. Let's see what happens. No, we're gonna try to keep 60 to the wind at the moment. So that's your wind angle, okay? So yeah, give it a try. If you steer too fast, yeah, you're gonna then it's gonna go to maybe 30.
You're overcompensating.
You overcompensate.
Yeah. There's a delay. There's a delay.
Like I say, imagine all American car where you have to really be gentle because otherwise you get off the road. Yeah. Remember the rudder is all the way in the end of the boat. So yeah, you have no steerage in the front. You have no front wheels. Yeah.
But I can get reference.
Yes, but you have no front wheels. You got only back wheels. So you can. There you go.
Okay. Look, I can see there's some overcompensating that does occur here.
Yeah, I did that
okay.
for the first year, the entire first year. I see myself when I look at Robert. I kept looking at the compass, looking at the wind direction the entire first year. I kept steering, oversteering, trying to come back, and I was just zigzagging the boat. It is really not that easy because you do have to feel the wind a little bit as well, and you do have to kind of figure out where the rudder is. You feel it in the steering wheel. You can feel the boat. You can feel the resistance of the water on the rudder, and you can feel the resistance of the wind in the sails. But it all takes a little bit. It's not something that you can really pick up, especially for me that I have not had any sailing experience before we started sailing in Cuba, really.
What is the physics behind it? Robert needs an explanation, like a physical explanation for everything. Can't tell Robert that's a coffee machine. No, you need to know where the coffee came from. So that
what it's doing.
Yeah, so we know Robert for a long time now. And now I know in his brain he's trying to figure the physics of this. I say, okay, why I cannot keep at 60?
we have arrived to the cut. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning and we have to wait another 20 minutes for slack tide, and the guys are so excited because we're standing still, there's no wind, and there's mahi right under the boat. So they're trying to catch it, but I think if we're not moving, they have no chance because they're not getting triggered. Probably, why are we not catching them?
Because we're not able to initiate the genetic response of the fish right now with our presentation of our crankbait.
We're not enticing them enough.
We need to
Look at the thing. I'm doing something wrong, man. Look at this tasty squid. I will eat this if I'm mahi.
color. We need to change the color.
And just a minute ago they were running around really frantically like, oh, there's mahi under the boat, quick, let's get it. I don't think there's any way they're getting them. So we put the engine on now because there is absolutely no wind, and as you can guess, we also caught absolutely no mahi because we were just standing still. I don't think this fish can be caught unless you're moving. So I think we're gonna be really good getting into the cut and opening near Cabbage Key, which is just below Staniel Key. This is the best option, so it's quite a straightforward cut. You just go in and then it says you turn sharp to south and go through, and out here the water is glass. It was very important for us to come here at slack tide and not at any other time because it can get really tricky in there, and you do not want to be caught in a cut when the current is ripping through. Have you overcome the disappointment yet?
The mahi, you couldn't pick him up with a bucket, man.
Okay, so now we're right inside, and once we pass the little narrow in front of us, we have to turn south. So it's really important that you keep an eye on your charts and the position of your boat while you're going through here, because it's very easy to be pushed and not realize it and then end up somewhere in a shallow, or even worse, rocks. Cut entertainment. No. Aww, are you friendly?
I don't think so. I wouldn't do that.
What, not go in the water?
No,
I'm more afraid of them than the sharks. They have no food.
Sharks are fine, but pigs do bite.
I think if I'm on land, it's okay, but in the water, it's like they're trying to sneak up on me. I don't know, I don't feel quite comfortable.
There's one behind you, it's coming for you.
Yeah, so I swim with the sharks, but I'm a little bit afraid of the pig. It has big teeth. Yeah.
Way too friendly.
No, it's coming for me. They're used to the tourists to come here and feed them. So if you extend your hand, they like open their mouth and they try to get something from you. So I guess it's okay when you're on the beach, but in the water it's a little bit odd. Like, it feels closer. It feels they are closer to you in the water because they can swim. I guess we're in the Bahamas and we must also come to the pig beach because this is a big thing around here. They've been popping up everywhere. There are now pig beaches everywhere around the Bahamas, but it says this is the original one. And I think they're doing tours here, and man, they're having a life here. Look at this. This one must be the boss, the patriarch. Oh, there's another one coming. Hello. Oh, where? A baby? Ah! Oh yeah, mini pork. Oh, this one's peeing in the water, but all they do is just like pee in the thing. Yeah, ew, that's not an Instagram thing. Look at this. Oh, so they're cute and all. It's not really my kind of thing, because every time I try to film them, they're actually just dropping something, which is not so nice. The sails are up again. We're on the move again. Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Didn't you want to explore Staniel Key a little bit more? And we will. But some of our friends unexpectedly showed up just about 12 miles down from Staniel Key. They're hiding from bad weather for a day, and we haven't seen them in more than a year. So we had to pull up the hook, put the sails up, and just go and see them for the one opportunity to grab them, because we're not sure when we're gonna see them or if we're gonna see them again. And we met them back in Aruba when we had a really tough time, when our boat was broken and we thought this journey would be over. So it's gonna be a very emotional reunion because we consider them our family.
Oh man, it's been more than a year though.
Our friends could only stay for a short few days, which made our time together even more special. And Marin cracked open his very last bottle of what he calls grape juice to share with us for this occasion.
C'est Harry qui m'a acheté ça à...
Cuba.
You got the best cook.
He said if I do not cook, he doesn't marry with me. But when I knew him, I do not know how to cook.
Oh wow, shark! Right by the boat. All right, guys, we're ready to go. Today we're gonna visit the Thunderball Grotto, which is just around the corner from Pig Beach here in Staniel Key. And we heard that this is a must-see thing. So we had to get our snorkeling equipment, and Nick is actually ready with everything. And it's really just, what is it?
I don't know, like 2 minutes in the dinghy.
2 minutes in the dinghy. Robert is staying in the boat for today. He needs to prepare for tomorrow when we go fishing. And let's go. Woo. Right over here. It's literally around the corner from where we're anchored, and it's getting pretty busy now because when the tide goes down, it's easier to access. So I guess they're bringing a lot of people around. We brought our stern anchor along with us, our big stern anchor from Cuba, because right now it's calm, but while we're in there, the tide will pick up again, so the current will pick up basically, and it will rip through right here. And we do not trust our small anchor for the dinghy because it's mainly rock around here and a little bit of sand, so if it doesn't hold properly, the dinghy will definitely drift out.
So I brought a chuckle so I can just put it directly into the anchor swivel, and that's that. It's not gonna move with that big anchor though.
So hard to see. From the moment we arrived, Cornelia, you are one who will survive.
now there's nobody left in the grotto because the current is so strong. I was paddling like crazy and I didn't go anywhere. It's beautiful. It's definitely something